Vicky, what is the proposed policy on homelessness?
Well, Maya, the government are once again in the middle of a potential backbench rebellion. It's because they want to criminalise homelessness. Yeah, like you heard that right. They want to make it possible to fine rough sleepers up to £2,500 or even imprison them.
What are the measures that the Tory MPs are disagreeing on?
This all goes back to some comments that former Home Secretary Suella Braverman made last year. She described rough sleeping as, quote unquote, a lifestyle choice. Now, it's worth just quickly outlining the reasons why people do end up sleeping on the street. That could happen because you can't afford your rent or your mortgage, or you've been evicted. That could happen because you've had a breakdown of a relationship. That's a very common reason for homelessness. It could happen because of mental health issues or substance abuse issues. Often it's a combination of all these things. None of these reasons for being homeless could be magically cured by fining people £2,500. There are a group of Conservative MPs who think, quite rightly in the view of lots of homelessness experts, that criminalising homelessness is a really bad idea and, to be blunt, inhumane. And they potentially will join forces with some Lib Dems and also Green Party MPs, and that could cause the government lots and lots of problems when they try and pass the criminal justice bill, if indeed this policy to criminalise homelessness actually ends up in the final version.
Which Tory MPs are rebelling?
The rebels are thought to include very senior members of the party, Sir Ian Duncan-Smith and Damian Green, and the entire group of people who are criticising the government for trying to criminalise homelessness actually includes MPs from both the left and the right of the Conservative Party. And it's worth remembering, in 2019, the Tories made a manifesto commitment to end rough sleeping by 2024.
What's likely to happen with the bill?
So the criminal justice bill is currently in the report stages, and then it will have its final reading in the House of Commons before going to the House of Lords and ultimately being granted royal assent so it can become law. But until all of this wrangling over what should or shouldn't be in the bill is over, it's very unlikely that it will appear in Parliament for its final reading, because what Rishi Sunak does not want right now is an enormous